Now to the very latest from the state's capital, digital political reporter Alex Kenlin is here. And Alex, it's been a busy Monday for the legislature, but before we get to all of the things that are kind of moving forward, there is one important thing that right now isn't.
The prison bill, I checked just before I came on, and the prison bill has now, that would fund the prison in Franklin County, has failed a fourth time on the Senate floor.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so that just came in, that just happened. 4 times that it has failed now.
4 times. Being an appropriations bill, they can resubmit it. Now, the only thing is, sooner or later, this ball is going to run out. The legislature's in session formally until the middle of next week. And I know both sides would like to get this thing hammered out for once and for all. We'll just have to see.
Yeah.
But let's talk about some of these bills that were signed into law recently.
Yeah, because there was quite a few.
And while we were busy late last week, as you might recall, so we didn't have a chance to go over these, but Thursday is when the governor signed these into law. The first one was on prescription drugs, and namely pharmacy benefit managers. And it mandates now in the state, any pharmacy or pharmacist that wants to work with a PBM will be allowed to do so by the PBM.
Okay.
So there can't be any exclusivity there.
And I know that there was another one on, was it homeowner grants as well?
Homeowner grants, and I didn't see this coming, but the Strengthen Arkansas Homes Act is now a thing.
Okay.
Homeowners can apply for a grant to strengthen their homes, fortify their homes against wind damage. Now, there's restrictions there, as you can imagine, and the fund isn't bottomless, so wind and hail damage, you can do more to protect your home and have it constructed in your standards.
And especially now, as we've seen, that is incredibly important and something that I think is on the minds of many Arkansans.
Indeed.
So what about this census participation issue?
So glad you asked. I didn't realize it until I read the legislation, but Arkansas led the nation in the undercount for the 2020 census.
Wow.
With a 5.04% undercount. I don't exactly know what that means, to be honest with you, but we were the lowest participating state in the country. Because of that, federal funds are less plentiful to Arkansas because it's based on this, what amounts to lower numbers. So this is to create the Arkansas Complete Count Committee of state officials and officials overall. And they'll work on encouraging people to participate. They'll work on developing programs to get participation in here. And it really does matter to the outcome of the state. You know, we count on federal funds for so many things.
Yeah, so obviously a very important thing that sometimes maybe we don't think about. And I know finally there was something on the Second Amendment.
The Second Amendment. Here's the number to remember, 5723. That's the code for gun and ammunition dealers, and this now removes using that code. You will not be able to use that code in Arkansas as a dealer. Yeah.
Interesting. All right, a lot and a great variety of things that happened through the legislature within the past week. So
Indeed.
Certainly a lot going on, Alex. We appreciate all of your work keeping us updated.
Thank you, Catherine.
And of course, Alex and Caroline Derby, our broadcast reporter, are working hand in hand to continue to cover the legislative session for us. It is wrapping up. They'll share everything we need to know about the 95th General Assembly, both on air and on our website. That's KARK.com. Stay tuned.